In this video is an extension of how to be present. Or no, if you live in the present, boredom cannot exist. By the way, you guys are like, why are you looking down? We have an audience today. An audience slash student. Well, I'm also the student. But there's two students now. And, oh no, a third, because you. But anyway, this video is an extension to if you live in the present, boredom cannot exist. So, in this video, it is be present. So like, okay, now like, I was watching my other video and I kind of didn't explain it to you guys. And shame on me for giving you guys information, but not properly telling you how to apply that information. So this is what that video is for, all right? Step one, to be present. You have to be aware that you only ever have now. Here's what I mean. You don't know if you have tomorrow. You just assume that you have tomorrow. You just assume that you have next month, next year, etc., etc. And when you're not aware of this, you just use now, as in the present, as, whatever you like. And I find whenever I use my time the way I like, it can be productive, but sometimes it's not productive. So you got to use time and the now, the forever now, the way God wants you to, use it, the way God intended for you to use it. Because in the forever now, you always have now to do it. And you're like, yo, what do you mean you always have now? Like, you always have now as in, you're just always on to the next thing, if that makes sense. Like, you are not worried about time passing. You're not worried about, how long it's going to take, because you always have now to do it. Once you unlock that awareness, apply this awareness, because awareness is useless without understanding and application, as an application of this new awareness. It's like, yeah, you got new information, but what's the point of the information if it is, one, useless, or two, you don't know how to use it? So that's what this video is for. So you guys know how to use what I'm saying. Because believe me, if I wasn't putting this on camera and on YouTube, that means I don't believe it's impactful or useful. So just letting you know. And another thing with being present, bruh, I mentioned this in the last video. It is not possible to be bored in the present. Not impossible, but not possible. Like does that make sense? Because when you live in the present, you just realize how many things there are to do, whether it is fun things, engaging things, productive things. It's endless. Underline, fill in the blank, and then things. There's so much, and people just don't. No. People know about it, but I don't think they are aware, or let alone have had this same revelation I had when it comes to utilizing the present, taking advantage of the forever now, which is exactly what God intends for you to use the now as the time that you have to do the things that you want to do and the things that God wants you to do now. Did you raise your hand?
Yeah. What about with overthinking and anxiety? Is it easier to not overthink and be less anxious when you're in the now?
Yes.
Present moment?
Excellent question, because when you are, you not only have a concrete trust in God, but as well as a concrete trust in, because God gave you now, you don't have to worry. You don't have to have anxiety. Because, by the way, I want
to stay present.
See, you have to stay present. It's exactly what I said in the last video. This is the lever of the present and, future and past thinking. You want it to stay in the present moment, and you want to lock the lever, then you want to leave the room. Then you want to go down the stairs, exit the house, lock the house, and sell the house and get as far as possible away as you can from that lever so that you can lock in to the forever now. What Rayon said about, did I answer your question? Like, is there anything else that like is unclear?
You kind of answered it.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, regardless, I'm gonna extend my answer because when you properly live present, like worry, anxiety, stress, insert negative emotion, insert negative feeling, it like you'll just find yourself, bringing, thinking about like, oh, like that hasn't even arrived yet, as in the future, or, that already happened, the past. What are you worried for? Like, if anything, worry about the now. But that's the thing, you're not even supposed to worry about it. Pay some mind to it. Don't worry about it. Take advantage of it, but don't worry about it. Yes.
Some people, it might be difficult for them to stay present or stay consistent. So, what do you think can help what do you think can help place your awareness into the present moment instead of like other times?
That's a good question. I have many answers actually, and answers that have personally helped me. First and foremost, pray. Pray about it because if you try to do it by yourself, it will not work. Because like in this life, I find that when you are trying to be in control and when you are trying to do things your way instead of God's way for you to do it, which at the end of the day is also your way, it's like you're fighting with God. You're in a disagreement because, like, I'm telling you, the way God wants you to do it and the way God wants him to let him do it, or he wants you to let him do it because he wants to show you how effortless it is and how, readily available God is to just make you like have this revelation of, oh my God, like I'm here. Like I'm here in the present. Like, oh my God, like let's do this. Like, did I answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And step 2, another thing that has helped me. You guys need to document your thoughts. You guys need to write. Bruh, if you watched All Things Set, the podcast, my goodness, if you know, you know. I made a podcast, my goodness, it was like 40 minutes long of me just talking about journaling. And but no, this is not belief. This is knowledge. Like writing is probably one of the most like brain engaging and mind engaging activities that you can do, as far as I know right now. Here's why. If you ever find yourself like, like not brain rotting thinking, but you just find yourself thinking, looking around, you're just like, like observing your thoughts. You will find that like some of the thoughts you be thinking deserve to be on paper. You know what I mean? And not just deserve to be on paper, but they deserve to be like put somewhere other than your mind. Because bro, like, think about it like this. Free up some thinking space. The mind is already an unlimited vessel. Not unlimited the way God is, but unlimited like. And, just free up some room. Put it on some paper, bro, so you can, fill the thought up. And, you know what I mean? To answer the student's question, that's kind of like a step 2, or not even step 2, like a second thing you could do. Oh, don't forget to write the date and the time. That also really helps. I mean, at least for me. This is going to sound a little, another thing that you can do. This is going to sound a little like, what does he mean when he says this? It's just start expressing more. Start, like, expressing yourself. I'm not just saying your emotions, but express, like, what you think about something or someone else. Because you're going to find yourself, like, you don't want to say these bad things, but you have to get it out because, like, you might as well get it out. You might as well express yourself while you still have now. be in the present, bro. The present is really excellent. And here's the thing. So is the past and the future if viewed correctly. Most people, bro, they view the past and the future like incorrectly. Because I used to as well, but nowadays, and here's what I mean by incorrectly. You lament and you're almost like, surrounding yourself with these negative thoughts for whatever reason, like, which is unnecessary. Like, oh, like I could have done this, oh, like, oh, I should have done this, or like, what am I gonna do? As in the future. Like, it's good to think that, but not in an emotional capacity. You need to think in like a logical capacity, as in reflect, little ruminating, not too much, but reflecting, ruminating, predicting, anticipating, not anxiety, not undesired, unfavorable outcomes that make you powerless. This is from Myron Golden. Shout out Myron Golden. But you need to learn how to like predict and anticipate the future so that it can anticipate you and empower you in the now, in the present. Oh my goodness, bro. I swear I need to keep making these videos, bro, because like this is excellent. Yes.
That's true though. Like with what you were saying with there's only now and like just now only exists because you can't control the past and you can't control the future, but you can control the present, which can dictate your future also. And basically like there's no like, I mean, not that there's no reason to focus on the past or future, but like also you definitely shouldn't dwell on the past and you shouldn't like be caught up in the future. You should just stay like focused on your present moment and do whatever you're able to right now.
Because if you think about it, the present moment is all you have for now. Does that make sense? Like, because like what he said, like for example, in the past, like you should only have the past if you are trying to learn something, pick up on something that you didn't before when it happened in the now, or you're just trying to get something from the time that you experienced in that now so that you can learn it in this now. Same, and then, with the future, you use the now that hasn't happened yet and like, for example, this is your ideal self, your dream self. You want to use that now to empower the this now. You know what I mean? It's, but yeah. God, I pray to the student present and the student present as well, that you keep us in the forever now, because it really is the best place to be, the forever now, because one, obviously, I mean, God is everywhere, but you feel God in the forever now most. It's amazing. And not only that, but you really feel and are aware of the time that God gives you and the moments that God lets you have and the moments that really just make the day that much more excellent. The day already is excellent. If you wake up, that means the day is excellent. But then when God gives you time for that day and he gives you a now, the forever now, and he keeps giving you that, the day just becomes like extravagant, ecstatic, excellent. So, anything else that you'd like to add? Any questions that the other students may have?
You just gotta be grateful.
Yes! There's this homeless, actually no, he's not homeless, but he like begs for money. And I be giving him some money sometimes. And like the most recent, this was yesterday. Like listen, I had given him some money and I was like, has your day been excellent so far? He was like, no. I literally looked at him like I was revolted, like I was like offended. Not like that, but like I was just like, I was almost like, how dare you say like you aren't excellent? Like how dare one, he let those words leave his mouth, the negativity, and two, like he's just not aware. And here's the thing. You can say his circumstances are making him unexcellent. You know, he's on the street begging for money. I disagree. Here's what I told him. I was like, bruh, like, you and I are here. Like, you and I are literally looking at each other. Like, I just had the ability to hand you money with my hand, and you had the ability to, like, take it with your hand. And here's the thing, like, yeah, he can say whatever he wants about, like, his day not being excellent. But just know he chooses to focus on the unexcellent parts, which is why you got to focus on the excellent parts. Well, regardless, like, the day is what it is. Just choose to see it as excellent, because it's better to see it as excellent. Why waste a day not seeing it as excellent? You following me here?
Yeah. Forever now is where God's presence becomes vivid, and that each waking moment is a gift that turns the ordinary into ecstatic gratitude.
I mean, you guys could tell he was reading that off something, but like it becomes so, no, it's already real, but you become so aware of it. That's the best way to put it. Like you get the best awareness of God's presence, God's omnipresence in the forever now, as in the present. So
That's true. You are more aware of it. You could see it like you could it's more noticeable. It's more like.
Any other questions?
And to finish that sentence is that each waking moment is a gift that turns the ordinary into ecstatic gratitude.
Excellently said. So yeah, like you guys heard the vibes from student to the students. Like I really pray that you guys remove yourself and become absent from the past and the future and plug yourself in to be present in the present. So
If you realize how great, or if you realize what you got, and if you're grateful for what you have, then you basically like you'll be happy. You'll realize you have like what you want for real.
and not even just that, it's yeah, and it's also like a peace provider. Like goodness, that's why awareness is so important. Like I think that's going to be the next topic, awareness. So, as in next week. Anyway, student to the students.
I have a lot about awareness.
This was Be Present, an extension of if you live in the present, boredom cannot exist. It cannot. Not that it does not that it will not, it cannot.
Boredom is just another part of overthinking.
Nah, boredom is just like you're brain dead, brain rotten, like you are just there.
It comes when the present feels too small.
The present is never too small.
It's when it starts to feel like it.
No, the present is, feel like it, but it's not. Anyway.
That's true.
Anyway, this was Be Present. Actually, wait, do you have anything else? I'm about to end it.
Practice breathing, meditation. That also helps with like clearing your like mind and like.
No, clearing your mind won't help you be present. Like you have to, it's an awareness thing. If you think about it.
It helps like anchor yourself.
Actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But this was Be Present, an extension of if you live in the present, boredom cannot exist. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to the student who was also able to tune in. You guys are going to see him in every single video. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Or maybe not even see him, but you guys are just going to, hear his questions and concerns. Because maybe you guys have the same questions and concerns. And, if things aren't crystal clear, drop a comment, bro. I care to explain. This is Sep. Thank you guys for tuning in. I actually appreciate it, bro. Even if these get small views, my intention is that someone gets some sort of revelation from the words that are coming out of my mouth, and that it transforms their life. So, if you guys experience that, drop a comment. I would love to know, seriously. Not to make me feel good, but just, that these videos are useful to someone. That's really what I care about. So, anyway, we'll see you guys next Monday. You will see the other student next Monday. Farewell for now.
Farewell for now.